Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna Anders, humbly here on the YouTube channel. I'm the founder of ForGlobalPeace.com. But real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to our veterans here in the United States and say Happy Veterans Day and thank you for being of service to our nation in this time of military deception and political manipulation across our nation, and not just across our nation, but across many nations. So I wanted to say thank you. That's got to be the hardest job to do, to be politically awake and aware that we're being manipulated. Because we are the nation. We the people are the nation. So that's what I want to say humbly here today on Veterans Day. So I'm Anna Anders. This morning I went to go to the YMCA to do a little workout, and when I was swimming in my lane back and forth and doing some water aerobics, there was a gentleman there working out, and he happened to be a vet. I found out later when we were walking to exit the YMCA, heading to our vehicles. So I wished him well for Veterans Day, and then also was able to ask him if he knew about the Greater Israel Project since he served in Iraq, the Gulf War. And he did not know about that, and I found that very interesting. So when our military people are recruited, or young people, and God help me, please Lord, the words cannon fodder comes to my being. And so what I want to say is, our children should not be deceived. They should not be deceived, and they should be told the truth before they put on those military boots and uniforms. But unfortunately, that's not the way society works. And hasn't worked historically speaking. So we're in deep political and military doo-doo, and we've been cleaning up the Middle East for the Greater Israel Project, or projection, like I like to say. So that's where we're at. But I can tell that the American people are tired of the Bush and the Clinton regimes, if you will, and so they're waking up. And so how that translated into the new occupation of the White House with Donald Trump being put into office and not Hillary Clinton, at least that's what the votes translated into. Who knows, because the votes get rigged, and it's all corrupt by the 1% parasitical elite. And so those are the warmongers and the bankster shanksters. And if we really want to get to the root and the heart of the problem, from local to global, then we need to expose the original manifestation of the Federal Reserve Bank. So, go back that far, and that's going way back. And then look into the facts, and yes, this is to all our veterans. I think every veteran should look into the sinking of the USS Liberty when that happened in the Middle East, and see and hear those veterans, I don't know, transcripts, stories, whatever. Look into the history of the USS Liberty, especially if you've served in the military. It's significant to all of us Americans, I think. And yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you for being of service to our nation. And yeah, during this great time of military deception and political manipulation, political mass manipulation with their mass tool that they made sure that they purchased and occupied to manipulate us with and to indoctrinate us with, politically and militarily speaking. I'm humbly Anna Anders here on the Alternative News Media channel, YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't want my children to be fed cannon fodder. I don't want my children to be indoctrinated. I don't want my grandchildren to be indoctrinated and to be misled militarily and politically. So that's where I'm at on the planet today. If you're a grandparent, I'm sure you don't want your grandchildren to be misled, or if you're a parent, you don't want your child to be misled either. I have to tell you guys, the other day I posted a video, a very significant video, if you will, of Charles Strange. That's what I want to say. Charles Strange is the father to one of our military people that served, and I got to tell you, he was part of SEAL Team 6, and what happened to SEAL Team 6 was really sad and tragic. This is the team that supposedly found Osama bin Laden during the middle of the night and got him and then put him out to the ocean as they purported or reported to us. I'm not buying that story at all. I'm not buying it 110% of my whole life. If I was in Vegas, I would bet on it. But I don't bet, guys. But what I want to say is you should see the video for Charles Strange talking about what happened to his beloved son. So that's where I'm at today. I'm thankful to these people that have given their lives during these tyrannical times and just the desecration and the exploitation that we've all been under since all of this occupation of tyranny. That's all I can think to say. It's hard to untangle myself from my emotions about it all and to stay focused here for this video because it's so much. It is so much, and 9/11 is definitely tied into all of it. But before 9/11, there was so much more as well. So, yes, the Middle East war drama, war theater, like they like to say, is a projection, kind of like Hollywood is a projection into our lives, into our living rooms, okay, into our theaters, with their cameras, lights, cameras, and actions, misactions, okay, misactions to create indoctrination of our nation. So that's what it is. We've been misfed by the masses, and we've been supporting this global tyranny, just 24/7, 365, you know, and so many people have died over it all, and it's so sickening. That's all Grandma Anna can say here today, humbly. But I'm going to put the Charles Strange video up again, and God bless our soldiers, our men and women that have sacrificed their lives unknowingly to go into missions that they would not come out of, as in the case of Benghazi, too. So that's where I'm at on the planet here today for Veterans Day. So it's kind of for me, it's not a happy day. It's not a happy day. And I'm not prideful and arrogant and egotistical about it. I'm actually somber and sad, and I'm not even glad. I'm not even glad that these people have given their lives for a bunch of political and military lies, is what it is. So it's sad. We are in great and grave danger in our nation here today, and we've caused great and grave harm to other nations. And I am I'm so disappointed in our misleaders. You understand that? Not leaders, but misleaders. They misguided us. So that's where we're at, and there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up and healed. And I hope and pray for the young and the youth that one day that will manifest for them. And that's where I'm at. So, I'm humbly Anna Andrews here on this YouTube channel. A shout out for all the vets today. May the people that are occupying our military today, the ones that are awake, may they protect our sacred rights, if you will, and keep exposing the military tyranny and political tyranny as well. So, my hat's off to you today. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.